Well, good morning. Welcome to FullSizeFord. It's kind of a rainy, dreary Saturday here in early January. You will notice the lack of snow. We have really not had any this year. Not yet, anyway. There's still time. It looks dreary outside, but there's nothing to be dreary about because it's FullSizeFord Day. And we are headed to Montana to pick up another car. If you watched our last video, we gave you a little sneak peek of what we're picking up today. And while it looks like it's the same, it's a little different, and we'll show you why. So, buckle up, get your rain gear ready, and let's go get a Galaxie. We're going to make a quick stop up here at Spokane Valley and pick up Cole. He's going to be our ride-along partner for today. Hoping if the weather's not too bad over there, and I know when it gets rainy like this, it gets really muddy. He's got a couple other cars, some full-size Fords, that hopefully we can check out while we're there too. And these cars are for sale, so I will, later in the video, I will provide some, hopefully some contact information to get a hold of this gentleman if you are interested in purchasing any of these cars. Like I say, they do have to be cleared out of where they're at. All right. So quick stop at the St. Regis Travel Center here. I see free trout aquarium. Might have to check that out. And there's a big billboard on the interstate that says best shake ever. So let's just see if it lives up to its reputation. There it is. You can see the sign right over there. Best shake ever.
It's over there on the flag too.
Oh, yep. Pretty nice fish in there. All right, let's go try a milkshake. All right, so back to the old Super Duty. Hope you enjoyed the trout aquarium from St. Regis, Montana. And I'm working on the best shake ever. Huckleberry milkshake. Their first taste, I have to say, I think it's gonna live up. It's pretty darn good. All right, back in the truck and on the way to go get a car. By the famous Quinn's Hot Springs Resort. So last week it was clear as a bell and sunny, but not so much this week. The sun is trying to break through though, but it is foggy out here. and holding steady at about 33 degrees. I think it would warm up if that weather said it was supposed to be like 46 today, but I don't know if this fog doesn't leave this valley. She's probably not going to get there. Across the bridge. Let's see if we just go even throttle. Let's see if she'll just maintain traction in two-wheel drive up this hill. Oh, I heard the RPMs go up. The back end's trying to pass us. Come on, girl. She's slow and steady, wins the race. Last time halfway up there was like a bare spot. You could get like a little traction in the middle. Look at that. No problem. Boom. Here we go. Got him. See if I can get one more across. Now it gets up out of the way. They actually went on there.
Yeah, yeah.
The threads didn't look bad.
You sprayed them down first, that helps.
Yeah. Let's finally go up here. I don't know if that started or not, but we're going to send it and find out.
You'll know in a second here.
Yep. Look at that. We're ready for a NASCAR pit crew.
Good enough.
I think it's solid.
They're falling off.
Nope. All right, well, this one might have all the brakes locked up.
Yeah.
All right. All right. lighter than the last one. So this one's only got a 289 in it. The other one was a 390. I'm gonna get back in this over this cross member back here, so I get room to pull it up. Well, this one will be fun, because I don't think any of the wheels roll on this one. Not that it's gonna matter, but let's see if it's oh, this one's a floor shift. Let's just see what happens, I guess. I think that's what it's gonna do.
Just gonna
Yeah,
slide its way
all
along.
the brakes are locked up on this thing. So we'll have to see if we can ski it to the trailer. Does it look like I'm kind of going straight ahead now?
Yeah, close enough.
She's skidding.
Yep.
She's gonna want to turn because they're not. Oh man.
There aren't the
These are
mirror
cool
glass.
mirrors though. That one's a little wonky, but can probably be fixed. Nope. We're out of. Well, I think we're out of. Yeah, I think my battery's dead. All right, well, this ain't gonna be fun, but
Why didn't you charge the battery?
I did. It's been on the charger. Okay, so all four brakes are locked up on the car. Killed the winch battery, trying to drag it. So now let's see, and like a dummy, I took the come along, the manual come along out of the car before we went to Arizona, and I didn't put it back in. So let's see if we can charge this back up with this. There we've got a, looks like about a 68 Mercury Colony Park wagon. Engine's gone. There's a full-size Ford in all of its glory. Got the wood grain. That thing is cool. Oh, 64 500 XL convertible. Looks like 390 badges on the fenders.
Yep. White interior, buckets console.
Well, that is cool.
Yeah, it's been sitting in that shed for probably 40 years.
Oh, wow.
You can see the remains of lots of things out here.
Oh, yeah. Looks like a 60 Ford wagon. About a 56 mainline.
Yep.
Yep. Nice. Unibody.
Yep.
Half ton. Yep. the old 58 Ford suffered the old collapsed roof.
Yeah, had an interior fire way back when.
Ah, yeah. Old shoebox Ford. Chevy 2. There's one of the Chargers that nobody likes, that now are super expensive.
I know, yeah.
Like 71 to 73 Mustangs, everybody go, oh, those are disgusting, and now they're over 20 grand.
Right, I know.
Oh, there's a Galaxie over there.
Yep.
Oh, two-door, oh, there you go, Cole. Two-door Fairmont.
Ooh. Yeah, two-door Fairmont.
With the little boxy top.
Yep.
Throw all your Mustang components on it. And
Yeah.
Those make good drag cars.
uh-huh. Oh, speaking of 71 to 73 Mustangs.
A bunch right there,
Yeah. Comet. Oh, looks like a 65 Galaxie.
Yep, there's a 65.
Oh yeah. Two-door hardtop. Got a little Bondo cracking out.
Yep. They had really nice seats and interior in them.
Uh-huh. Oh, and there's an LTD next to it.
Yep.
Now this one you had listed, right?
I don't know if I did or not.
This one? Oh no, I think it was that one.
That
The
one's
or, yeah, I
listed,
saw
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
352 or 289?
Good question.
Oh, that's an FE. That's
Yep.
probably a 352.
Yep.
Nice. This one's got some good sheet metal on it.
It does, yeah.
Got a couple LTDs. That looks like that's a 69 there.
It's a 9, that one's a 67.
Looks like my truck. Yeah, this is an LTD. It's got the cast grill, not just the aluminum one.
Got the good grill.
I've got one of those up in my rafters.
Oh, yeah. That's a good place for it. That's the same grill.
Yep,
isn't it?
that's got a cast grill too.
Yeah.
Another two-door over there. Well, that's an XL also.
Right. What's it say?
Let's see here. Oh, this one is here. Yeah, that was a 289 car.
Really?
Yep, with power brakes too.
Huh.
But yeah, it's, it's already got foliage inside of it.
Yep.
Nice. Cool. You hate to see all these like this, but you can't save all of them.
No. Yeah. I got 3 choices: sell them, move them, or crush them.
Uh-huh.
My other yard's already full,
Yeah.
so I'm crushing new cars, trying to make room for old cars, but I still got to be picky about what I keep.
Right.
Just kill that one right there.
Oh yeah, Mustang 2. That's a fastback too. My youngest son's got a 76 Mustang 2 coupe.
Oh, this is a King Cobra parts car from my other one.
Really?
4-speed in it. Still. This is the good side.
Gotcha. Because I'm thinking that looks like a pretty nice car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, until you get over here.
Yeah. Yeah, that one suffered a little bit of a impact there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and I see a 62.
262 also.
500 convertible there. 500 convertible here.
Yep.
It's a good thing I only have an acre, or I'd drag all of these home and I'd be in big trouble.
Already out of space.
Yeah, 62 convertible, 390 badges.
I had them all covered up, but the wind blew all the tin off.
Oh yeah. That is. Oh yeah. 66 convertible. Nice. Oh yeah. A nice grill there.
Yeah.
Console, so this looks like it was an XL.
I don't remember it being an XL.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
it might have been got swapped into it.
Oh yeah, it might have been because I don't see the XL badges on it.
Right.
Yep.
I see a bucket seat there and stuff, but
Oh, well, it does have the XL glove box.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it says Galaxie 500 XL on the glove box, but it looks like it's the right. Glove box for it. It matches, so yeah, very well could have been. That one's got Washington plates on it.
Right. Got it in Spokane.
Really? Later Washington plates.
Yeah.
Be an ambitious project.
Right.
Oh yeah, that top bow is.
You need about 10 of those batteries to make the car.
Yeah. Let's see.
There, you got a wet sock.
Did you go in a hole, Cole? Oh yeah. Looks like that was a Z code too. 390.
$500.
Okay. You know, with no, with all the brakes locked up, I don't even know if we need to strap this on. We should see if we can go all the way back to Spokane without strapping the car down.
It's a terrible idea.
You think so?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, this one doesn't have as much dirt as the other one. It's got a fair amount, but let's see if we can get in front of the shock there. There we go. If we can find a spot where there's not dirt. So if it's just brakes locked up, that'll be easy to get it off the trailer. If the rear end's locked up like the other one, it'd be a little more difficult. These, when they have no bumper, super easy to strap down. Everything's easily accessible right here.
You could have just gone.
Uh-oh. It's got some rust in the core support. Let's take it off the trailer. I don't want it now.
Okay. Good luck.
Rolling down Old Main Street, Ronan, Montana. At the Mission Valley Popcorn Kitchen. 325 bar. Club, bar, and lounge. Spring Waters. Welcome to Ronan. Oh, look at that little Plymouth Arrow there. Cool. It's pretty hot. All right, let's find some food. There's the old Galaxie with the Mission Mountains in the background. We're gonna go into Stage Line Pizza here, and it's supposed to be pretty good. Try it out, get some grub, get back on the road towards Spokane. Pretty solid. I would recommend Stage Line Pizza. Beautiful sky out here with that sun going down. Now we're going to be driving into the sunset on our way back to Spokane. The Old Creamery Mall. So before we hit the road, let's take a look at what we got here on this one. 4J60C. 289 2-barrel in this 500 XL. We've got the Axle 1 Trans 4 Cruise-O-Matic. This would be the small case Cruise-O-Matic in this car, being that it's behind the 289. So you can see she's pretty rough, but there's some extra pieces. Let's take a look real quick before we hit the road. My little button's stuck there. And just take a look under the hood, if it'll open, and see if we can verify what we see on the door tag, if the hood will open. She's a little rusty. This one's kind of crunchy anyway, but oh yeah. Well, I guess we didn't need to open the hood. We can just look in here, but we definitely got the little 289 2-barrel there with the Autolite 2100. No power brakes in this car, just single pot master cylinder. Does still have the windshield washer bag in it, so we got that going for us. Generator, no valve covers on it, so it'll be interesting when we actually get in the trunk of this one and see what we got. Let's see if we can actually get the hood to close now. There we go. All right, looks like we are good to hit the road. One thing I want to show here, this car, you can see it's still got its 500 XL badging on this side, but somebody swapped this fender over here with a Galaxie 500. So I'm like, ah man, didn't get the XL. It's back here. We've got the XL back there, but we didn't get it on the right front fender. Does still have the XL horn ring in it, but I took a look in the car. And inside the car, lo and behold, the 500 XL piece was laying in the car. That is cool. If the piece wasn't there, still would have bought the car anyway. But anyway, enough talk. Let's get on the road. Well, that escalated quickly. Our beautiful Montana sunset that we thought we were going to see quickly dwindled into the fog. Visibility is not good. Ah, that's a little better. Out of the fog. It was like driving through a thicket of pea soup. Such beautiful country out here. I don't know, this looks like a scene out of like a Highlander movie or something in the Irish hills with the fog, and just expecting Sean Connery to come walking out at any time. just take a quick check of the straps here. Not like this car's going anywhere. Like say the brakes are completely locked up on it. With my luck, they'd free up. Okay. Yep, I think we're still looking good. All right, let's hit the road. Get to I-90 before nightfall. Ice formations along the rock walls there. All right, well, it's not going to snow till this evening was a lie. So it is a couple days later. It is Tuesday, and now it looks like that was probably the original color of this car, probably that kind of light blue. That's kind of pretty. Oh, gotta love the XL there. But anyway, we have got to start work on getting this off the trailer, and I don't know that we have enough light to achieve it today. Like I say, it's been snowing all morning into the afternoon. It finally stopped now that we only have about 2 hours of daylight left, if that. So let's just see how far we can get and assess the situation here. I do have a part sold off this car that I need already. My locked up rear brakes will serve as wheel chocks. The car's got built-in wheel chocks. It was an option in 64. It's little known, but it's there. Typically only works after the car's been sitting for about 30 years in a wrecking yard. So let's get a jack, get the front end jacked up. I do need to get a part off this car that I need to get shipped out. So that's going to be fun. And we'll check this engine to see if it's stuck. I don't have high hopes for this one because it's been sitting for years. There's no valve covers on it, so the rocker arms are just exposed. Let's see here. This hood doesn't like to open very well. I'm gonna have to soak those hinges down. So yeah, let's grab some deep creep and get those hinges soaking, see if we can get those freed up. We can get this hood open a little bit easier, and let's see if we can get it jacked up and get the pitman arm off of it. All right, so first look at the motor, we see some things. Again, as I mentioned, missing valve cover. We've got the Autolite 2100 in place. So let's see if we can wipe off the tag and see if it's been replaced or if it still has the original. Immediately, I see a D2. So the carb is 72, which doesn't mean that the engine's necessarily been replaced, but it does mean that the carburetor has been changed. I am seeing lots of weeds. I'm seeing lots of poop and dirt. You see a generator. Battery tray is completely rotten. I like the FOMOCO bag. That's a nice touch. That's worth the purchase price right there. Appears this vehicle did have a block heater in it, as you can see down there. But I'm looking at the intake here, and I'm gonna put my glove on before I touch it. I'm starting to see some clues. You know, you get a vehicle from 1964, and who knows, you know, what's been done to this thing. These stampings on this so there I'm seeing don't know if you can see that there, but I'm seeing a D10E 71 engineering part, originally intended for Torino. So we might very well have a 302 on our hands here. I'm thinking this is probably, there'd be no reason to just swap a 2-barrel cast iron intake onto this. So I'm seeing a D10E there, and I'm seeing a D2AE, or D2ZE there, which I think the ZE, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a service part. Let's see if the linkage is completely, oh yeah, everything is frozen on that thing. Exhaust manifold. I see the Ford on it. I don't see the stamping number on it. But every indication is that this is from an earlier engine, probably from a car that had air conditioning. As you can see, it's got the extra pulleys there. See, this car did not have factory air conditioning. As you can see, that stamp has not been removed in the firewall where the hoses would go through. They did, however, retain the original generator, or generator setup anyway. So yeah. So we got kind of a hodgepodge here. We got a throttle linkage bracket there of a small block car. So who knows if this engine ever ran in this car. I'm thinking that this thing is probably going to be stuck. Let's just do a fun pull by hand. Oh, well, there's no belts on it, so that's not going to do us nothing. Not enough to grab onto there. So let's just for fun, let's grab a 15/16 socket and let's throw it on the crank. Okay, let's. Surprisingly enough, the water pump still spins on this one. Let's see if we can get in there and get on that. It's just tightening the bolt. Yep, that motor's frozen. Which seemed logical right from the beginning with the amount of corrosion I see in these, in the valve train. So anyway, kind of unique. This being a 500 XL was kind of a low option for an XL with the small block V8, the non-air conditioning, no power brakes. You see just a single pot master, and you can tell that that hasn't had a lid on it in quite some time. So anyway, so there's an assessment of the engine bay. Now let's go back to the task at hand. This wheel off. And then we'll start looking at getting the, looks like the pitman arm nut off. Looks like I'm going to get some different gloves. Alright, so we're working on this mess inside here. It's someone who needs a power steering pitman arm. So there is the pitman arm nut there. Let's get that cotter pin out, and at least the looks like the power steering leak and engine leakage all over has kept that pretty well greased. So we shouldn't have a big issue getting that out. Alright, so you can see I've got the nut off of that pitman arm. These pitman arms are different than a manual steering car. So if you're converting a car to power steering with this original Ram type unit from a manual steer car, you will need this pitman arm. So I'm going to try to break that taper, and then I'm going to have to remove most likely the cylinder here, and then there's a large nut up inside there, and then we'll use a pitman arm puller to pull that off of the sector shaft of the steering gearbox. Pro tip, always put the nut back on before you break the taper. That way if you slip off and hit the threads, it's just going to glance off that nut, not going to damage your threads. All right, so I got the nut and washer off. That is an 1.5 inch nut. I can tell you right now, don't ever waste your money on one of these parts store pitman arm pullers. Always get the better heavy duty style. These things are so thick, they never fit in between, and yeah, you can whittle them down, but they're cheaper and then they'll probably break off. They never fit between the arm and the gearbox, so I do have a better one. I thought I'd save some time by grabbing this one, but my saving time, of course, is going to cost me a couple more minutes. Always the case. Why haven't you learned by now? All right, so it's come down to this. Basically, I can't break the tapers in the car, so I've had to remove the entire steering linkage, outer tie rod ends from the spindles. I've unbolted the idler arm from its bracket. I've got my pitman arm puller, the better style, although for some reason in my toolbox, one of the wing nuts is missing off one of the bolts, but I think I can get by without it. And now we are going to see if this indeed will yank this pitman arm off. And then hopefully I can get it low enough on the trailer where I can just whack the end of it with the hammer to break the taper on the control valve. So darkness has fallen upon the land and I'm out here working, but at least there is no precipitation coming down right now. All right, old girl, just give up your parts. It's kind of like you're an organ donor. It's a noble thing. You're doing this so another can live. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice yourself. I got a feeling that you are not doing what I want. All right, let's see if we can reposition this a little bit. Might not be able to do it. Maybe I do need both of those. All right, desperate times call for desperate measures. So you're slipping off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna through bolt you with the other one that was missing the wing nut. See, I have one of these at work too, and it just has nuts on it. It doesn't have wing nuts. So you can actually, we're gonna get this sucker on there, and we're actually going to lock it down. Oh, I see what's going on. I think my ratchet wrench is finally biting the dust. I've had these for years. Craftsman, they've been pretty good. Now that that baby locked down, let's see now if it'll pull it off of there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You know, it's quite amazing. You find after doing this for quite a few years that when you use tools as they were intended and use them like they were supposed to be intended, they work. Instead of trying to shortcut stuff, which I am the king of, and after this many years, you would think I would know that it doesn't work. So now, we just need to get this pitman arm off of here. Run away from me. It's okay. I know you don't want to give this part up, but somebody needs it. This is nice and quiet out here. Aha. All right. All of that for this one piece. So this will definitely get it getting it off the trailer more of a challenge, but it was already going to be a challenge. But we've faced more difficult. But at any rate, at least we know another Galaxie is going to be back on the streets because of this pitman arm right here. Anyway, it's dark. I'm hungry. It's actually not that cold. It's dry. But I think we're going to end this video here. Thank you for watching. Make sure you go back and watch the previous week also, where we retrieved car number 1. And then maybe I'll do a summary video after we get the trunks open and we go through all the stuff that's inside after they're both off the trailer. We've got a lot of work to do to get all these wheels freed up to get this one off the trailer. So stay tuned. More coming. Thank you for sticking with us. Like, subscribe, share, comment, call me an idiot. I don't care. It's well deserved. You know, and just one quick thing. Sometimes people are like, because we do try to sell off a lot of the parts that we don't use in order to get parts that we need. And sometimes that's by buying parts cars like this. And some people just want to nickel and dime you on the parts, and that just gets frustrating because they don't understand the fuel and time it costs to get these cars and the labor it takes to disassemble these rusty piles. And we do it just because we love these cars and we want to keep them going. We want to keep them on the road. And a lot of these parts they don't make new anymore. Anyway, rant over. Again, I really appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next video. Have a blessed day. One thing I would like to add is any of the cars that you saw in that wrecking yard that we were walking through interest you? Let me know. I can get you in touch with the owner. Those cars, most of them are for sale. I think there were a couple that were spoken for already, but he's kind of on a time crunch because of the EPA to move them out of there. So if there's something you're interested in, shoot me an email, Jeff Hooper, JEFFHOOPER, at FullSizeFord.com. All one word, Jeff Hooper at FullSizeFord.com. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen. Shoot me an email. I will get you in touch with the owner if you are interested in any of those cars. Now, where did I leave that wrench?